not watching BestsPointOfViewTV.
What's good, what's good? We got on BestsPointOfViewTV today.
It's your boy LeekInDaCut. What's going on, y'all?
What's good, bro? So, introduce the people to LeekInDaCut for the people who don't know who you are.
I am LeekInDaCut, the real Mr. Low Key. You know, I've been rapping for about a year. I'm from Georgia, but I live in Syracuse. What else? It's just me, for real.
So you mentioned you're from Georgia, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk about life in Georgia compared to life in Syracuse. How is the two different?
Down south in Georgia, it's more benefits, it's more opportunity, and it's more slow pace. So out here, everybody know you grow up fast, you got your fast pace, you know, ain't too much benefits, nobody really help nobody out here. It's not no helping hand, so I'm always give love to the south, but it's how it is.
Wait, so when you figure yourself out, who would you say made you? Would you say Georgia made you, or would you say Syracuse made you? Because you know, everything play a part, like how you shape up to being in life, feel me?
Well, I would say everything that I ever went through made me, because I wasn't born in Georgia, I was born in Elmira, so I'm originally
from New York.
I'm from New York,
right?
But I went down there while I was younger, so feel me, it kind of opened me up to more like, oh shit, this shit crazy over here, I can do this. So feel me, it's more like, oh yeah, it's more life over here.
In Georgia, you talking about, right?
Yeah, Georgia, down south, period.
Right.
When you come back to what I know and shit, it's like, feel me, like, everything ain't what it seemed to be.
Or
you can look good, but it ain't, feel me?
Right. So you really see you lived there in Elmira, right?
Yeah, that's where I was born, yeah.
Like born, right? When did you move to Georgia in life?
I moved there right before 6th grade.
6th grade, right? So coming down, so when you came to Georgia and you told everybody from Elmira, how did people take that? They was looking at you like a country kid? What was going on?
When I came here?
No, when you went to Georgia.
When I went to Georgia, yeah, I was a city nigga. I'm a nigga that's from me in New York.
Right.
A New York nigga.
Right.
And I come back, now I'm the country nigga, you feel me? So it's like, I got the best of both worlds.
Word.
That's why I could say all three of them made me. Because in Elmira, it was like, that's all I thought was, it was only Elmira. Everything, anywhere I went, it's gonna be Elmira.
Right.
This small ass world. But then I moved to Georgia, that's when it was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
What part of Georgia did you stay at? For people that don't know.
I was by Savannah. By Savannah.
So that's where Final Rondo was from.
Yeah, it's called Hinesville, but yeah, by Savannah.
So talk about life over there. You said you moved there at 6th grade to what age?
6th grade and to the beginning, right before 10th grade. I got kicked out in the summer, 3 days before school was about to start.
What happened? I don't know what happened, bro.
I had the weed. She go in my room. I was living with my aunt, my uncle. I had some weed. She go in my room. She smelled like weed. She found the weed. I was telling her I was holding it for so-and-so. The whole time it was me. Then that was like a strike one. Then like, what else happened? I come home high, It's a lot of weed that she found. So like, she was thinking something going on. Then she was finding like bottles and shit. Like, you know, you smoke out the bottle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't know.
So she wasn't having that?
Nah, but then I was sneaking out, like late night. You know, we kids, you know what I'm saying? Go outside, everybody go sneak out.
Right.
So yeah, I had snuck out, and I ain't come home. So she texting mom. She about to send police the missing child shit. So I'm like, whoa, you bugging. So I just ain't text back.
Right.
And then she like, okay, you got to come home. So I tried to sneak home, like act like I was already there.
Right.
Like, what you mean I've been in my room? Nah. Next thing you know, I try to get to the crib, the door, they got a chair under the door.
So you couldn't get in?
Nah, I jumped the fence, ran to the back, the door's locked. I crawled through the back kitchen window. Went in the crib, I was acting like I'm already there. Next thing I know, she called me, she said, she said, pack your shit. I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna be like, all right, I can maybe work it out.
Like, yeah, that's just math right now.
You know, 3 days later, I'm gone.
In 3 days?
It was really 2.
2. What the?
I'm gone. They got a whole bride for me, all that.
Damn. So was you, like, what? Say, cause you in 10th grade, you probably already got your friendships out there. You feel me? You got your
I ain't even get to say bye to niggas. I gotta say bye to a girl and a couple of my dudes.
Word. So talk about like that. Like, what was you saying to try to talk to her, like to try to convince her? Like, what didn't work out? Like, you couldn't convince her to make you stay?
At one point, like, I'm a nonchalant nigga, so at one point I was just like, man, I don't give a fuck, alright. So that kind of showed me, like, I don't know, if to me it felt like, if that shit happened so fast, it's like, damn, you wanted me out. This shit, it's always sneaking out.
Right.
Every child, every teenager
goes
gonna
through
sneak
that,
out. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, damn, y'all don't want me here, so I'm like, alright, bet.
Right. Let's talk about let's talk about life in Georgia a little bit. You feel me? What was something like? What did you go play sports?
Yeah, when I went to Georgia, the whole point of going to Georgia was for better things, because in Elmira we didn't have nothing going on.
Right. That's for people that don't know what Elmira is. That's like a small ass city. Don't know why I come there.
Nothing. Every time I ask somebody about Elmira, it's jail.
Jail, hell yeah.
Like, I went to the jail facility for as a minor, but like it wasn't no real trouble or nothing. But like I really lived there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So to me, I'm thinking like this shit ass. So we going there for better. And then when I get there, I moved there with my grandma. I live with my grandma in Elmira.
Right.
And we all moved because my grandpa, he wasn't doing too good. He wasn't functioning with the family well. So when we moved, tried to get away, do better with my grandma. And then my grandma she couldn't find a job or nothing. So she ended up wanting to go back to Elmira. But to me, I'm like, hell no.
Nah, I ain't going back there. Ain't nothing out there.
Yeah, this shit way better already.
Right.
So I asked my uncle, like, yo, I can stay with y'all. I go to school, do what I gotta do. So they say, yeah. So I'm out there cooling, you know. Everybody left. I was there with my grandma, but she got 2 sons, twins. So that's my uncles.
Right.
She got 2 boys and me. She take care of me too.
They around the same age as you, or?
Yeah, they a year and some months.
Oh, so y'all was all probably pretty close then.
Yeah. And we always going to school for a little bit together, but then they ended up all moving back. The twins, they went back too. So I was just like, man, I don't know, I'm trying to stay.
Right.
So then I stayed, and I guess it was working out for a minute, because it was 6th grade to 9th grade, so it was a good 3-4 years.
Right.
So it was working out, but then that happened, and they kicked me out. So I'm like, all right, I feel like y'all was tired of me or something. So I'm saying I go over here. This is my first time in Syracuse living with my mom for real. Like, like I lived with my mom before, but like I'll be
in and out, dipping and dabbling.
I gotta go to my grandma's crib. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I was a grandma baby for a little bit.
Right.
But now I live with my mom in Syracuse, so it was a whole. Once I moved in with her, it was a whole different type of. I had to feel me.
Right. Did she start accepting that you smoke weed and stuff like that?
Oh, my mom is she's
cool, relaxed.
Coolest mom you could know. My mom don't care about weed. She don't care about none of that. She don't care about no girls. None of that. My mom used to give me weed. She still do. Well, not really. Not still do.
Right.
I give her weed now. I'm the man.
So talk about when you first moved from Georgia to New York. You know, everybody look at like every time you come to New York and you new to the school, especially like 10th grade, 11th grade. Everybody already kind of got their friendships. Everybody kind of got their crew. Was it easy for you to make friends? Was it easy for you to fit in with what was going on in Syracuse?
Yeah, because as a kid I used to jump around a lot. Like I said, I never really lived with my mom, so like I would go with my grandma to my mom. Sometimes I go with my auntie. And sometimes I live with my stepdad. So it was a lot of bouncing around, like even school-wise. Like as a kid, I went to elementary right here. Then I had to switch my elementaries right before middle school. They turned the middle school into an elementary.
Right.
So it was like combined. So I had to go to that school. Then I went to another school called Husky or some shit called Husky. That was 3 schools already. And then I had moved to Georgia. I had to adapt. And then I had to move to Syracuse. Had to adapt. So I kind of was like tired of moving. I used to tell my mom that, like, I'm tired of jumping around.
I'm about to say that. Did you adapt to like just like I seen some shit about LeBron James, but he said, bro, like he never stood in like one spot at all times. So like every time he'll make some friends, he gotta have to make some new friends and get it. It's like it's hard for him to just get comfortable because you don't know when change is gonna happen. Did you ever get comfortable, or did you like how?
Well, in Georgia, I started to get comfortable. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I made a lot of friends and shit. But then once I moved, I had to come back here, and they asked me, do I want to go to Elmira or Syracuse? Like, feel me? I know people in Elmira. I'm from there, so I can either go home, kick it there, or I can make new friends again. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna come to Syracuse, see what you're talking about. So I did that. It wasn't too bad though.
Right. So when you came here, you said it was easy for you to make friends. I heard you was playing basketball here and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, that's where I started from. Cause Georgia, I was playing basketball.
Right.
So I just brought it here, and then I ain't had nothing else to do.
Right. So let's talk about how you got to find the love for music. Where did the love for music come from?
I always had love for music. Even as a kid, my auntie had asked me like, oh, like, what's the name of this song? Cause she know like I'll listen for the words or what they saying the most.
Word.
And I'll be like, okay, the song called I never heard it. And then she'll just test me with music sometimes, or I used to make beats before I was rapping.
Right.
So I used to, you feel me, do a lot of that. It's just a passion for music always been around. So I ain't really have no problems with music.
Look, what would you say? Like, what would you say that made you say, "I'm gonna make a beat. I'm gonna start." Cause you know how everybody be playing around, they be freestyling, but don't nobody really apply pressure to go actually do it. What made you say, "Let me go try this out. Let me test this out"? Cause a lot of people, niggas rap for fun all the time. You made freestyle.
It gotta be just the love for it. I don't know. I won't be bored. I don't know. It just came like, fuck it. I want to make a beat, or fuck it, I want to get on this song, and then I just do that.
Right. So you say you start off as a producer, right?
Yeah.
So alright. So talk about that. Like what program were you using? How were you making beats? Like who bought you that program?
For sure.
You say you did the phone?
I was on the phone for sure on GarageBand, and I wasn't trying I was trying to make them shits from scratch type of shit. Like put the melody and then the beat and then the drums, but them shits wasn't hitting. Like man, but the freestyling, I always could freestyle. Back in the day, even when I was playing basketball on AAU trips, I'm killing them niggas. Firing them up in the freestyle. This like, yeah.
On the freestyles and stuff like that.
So on the AAU trips and shit, I'll be freestyling. Everybody, you know, had their little jokes and shit, but I was really trying to really fire niggas up. So I ain't gonna lie, my coach used to say like, yeah, you nice, but he was good at freestyling too. So it was little competitive freestyles as kids and shit.
So alright, so back in that day, I know melodic is kind of what's popping right now. What type of rapper was you? Was you on some like boom back? So I said boom beat. Like I was on some real New York shit, or was you on some like melodic shit? What type of rap was you doing back then?
It was more so like we used to watch. Well, I still watch them shits. The URL battles.
Word.
So it was more so URL like wordplay crazy. Like you see what I'm saying? Like we used to love that shit. So even on AAU trips, we make sure we watching whenever Sue Surf on, Hitman, Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock my favorite URL. So I'm saying. So it was more so just growing up, knowing how to
play with words and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, I know a lot of times everybody wants to be a rapper, but the type of rap you was looking into is like wordplay type rap, like battle rap type. So why do you not go in that lane? Like,
I mean, I wouldn't say I looked up to it, but like I always fuck with that. Like them niggas hard, like, cause it's hard to do that.
Right.
So like once you open your mind up to that, it's like okay, maybe I should try that.
Did you ever try battle rap though?
Not real, hell no. That's why we just used to freestyle and act like, you feel me, we URL battle. Killing you.
So, as a producer, you say you used to look up to that as a producer, like, because you started as a producer way before you turned to a rapper. Well, who were you trying to produce beats for? Cause you know, I know when producers are making beats, they got a certain person they envision.
I literally was trying to make beats for myself, but I didn't know that. Like I make a beat, but I wouldn't say like I'm gonna send this to this person. Like I would literally try to rap on it myself.
Right.
So like I make the beat, rap on it, and be dookie, but I still show niggas like, yo, listen to this.
And niggas a jacket.
And they be like, it's alright.
Oh, they really jacket?
Nah, they really wasn't. I could tell. Like, should I? That shit fire. Like, nah, I know he capping. So then I just started saying, fuck them beats. Somebody started rapping on them shit. I started rapping on them. Them shits was still ass, but they was better than the beats.
Right.
So I stuck with that lane, and
And letting people know you was recording off the iPhone too, right?
Yeah.
So how'd you learn to master that? Because most of the time when people say when you hear your music, people not gonna say, oh, that's bad quality, it's off the iPhone type. How'd you learn to master that?
Just doing it. Practice makes perfect. Once you do it so many times, you know more shit. You know this, that, and the third.
Right.
What else? Like, I just been doing that shit for like a year now.
You still record the phone to this day a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'm more so when I'm in the tune I'm doing now, I'll go record on my phone.
Right.
But then whatever I made, I go take it to the studio and just redo the whole shit.
Right. Did you like when you record on your phone, would you go mix it after or something like that? Or?
I mix it right there, yeah.
Oh, so nah, that's fine. So you a low-key engineer too?
Yeah.
So you don't really be needing a team for nothing?
Nah, that's why I said like once you do it so many times, you know more shit.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I learned how to do this, so I mix my own shit too.
Word.
I didn't have to go nowhere. Facts, my shit was at the crib.
That's definitely fire. So like when you was in the crib, you was rapping. So was you doing it like one take? Was you like, how'd you know what to put out? Like
this how my shit is. I freestyle the whole way.
Whole way through one take.
One take, and then whatever I say, like I just catch my vibe or the song. That's why I freestyle. And then once I feel my vibe, like okay, this what I said or whatever, I go back through and punch in type shit. So I'm saying. So that's how I really make a song.
Alright, so how long did it take you to get comfortable with freestyle, releasing the music and letting the world hear it?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still insecure. That's why this shit been slow.
Right.
But I'm about to get on some fucking shit like here. I don't know, I ain't still too comfortable with all that.
Right. But what made you release your first song? I know you said a lot of your friends knew about the song. What gave you that push like, alright, you can co-sign me now? Because when you say top Syracuse artists, you one of them niggas they mentioned, you feel me?
Well, I don't know. It's just like growing as an artist. Like, I used to make songs, and then like, nobody still heard them songs. I'm not gonna drop it.
Right.
But like, I used to make songs and ask the game, and then you could just tell if, feel me, off of their vibe, like, is this shit fire, should I drop it? Is this shit good enough? So then like, they ain't fucking with it, I ain't really doing nothing. But then at one point it just come to me as me, like, if I fuck with it and I know it's up to par to me, I'm good.
So when it comes to criticism on your music, right?
Yeah.
How do you go about it? Like, say for instance, you like the song but your friends don't like it. Are you still gonna drop it? If you don't like the song but your friends like it, are you gonna drop it? How's that go?
Damn. If friends like it and I don't like it, that's my thing. I kind of don't want to drop it.
Right.
But if I like the song and they don't, that's when I probably drop it. Like, fuck it, I'm drop this shit. This shit hard. Y'all tripping.
Word. So I know you told me like the first jump you dropped, like it was a Facebook audio, I think. It was a video you rapped in the car. It had 10K. Like how many days you said?
It wasn't in the car though. It was just outside.
Outside.
It was in my room, but it was it was like it started getting hot. It was probably at 10K now. I don't know. Everybody was fucking with it though. It was like 400 comments, 500, 400 shares, something like 300 shares, something like that.
So
I was like the first. That's when I knew I was like, okay, I could do something with this.
So that's what kind of gave you the confidence, like to go from there, right?
Yeah.
So what was the name of that track?
I was gonna call it Surviving the Day. But I never dropped it because it just wasn't up to par to me.
Word. So what was the second track you dropped?
My second track, like just letting the world see me?
Yeah, letting the world see me. Wasn't it like Thug Cry, right?
Nah. For letting the world see me, it was on SoundCloud.
Oh, so you start off as like posting on SoundCloud?
Yeah, it was called Dead Bodies.
I don't think I'll call that. So talk about how like that was your first official song you dropped though, right? Like let the whole world hear, right? So what made you, because you said you didn't drop your first song that everybody went crazy. What made you drop that song, Dead Bodies? Dead
Bodies, that was with Go Get 'Em.
Go Get 'Em, right?
And that was when we just started making songs off the phone, really trying to get in the studio. And this when I had my own shit, so I knew how to mix a little bit, and I knew how to mix a little bit, and I knew what was going on, how to make a song.
Right.
So, more so that shit just happened like that. And then, we was in the room really just chilling, like listening to beats, like fuck it, let's make a song.
Right.
And then we made Dead Bodies, and it was like we put it on SoundCloud, and you know you gotta build the hype around it.
Right.
So they like, hold on, these niggas rapping? Let me see, cause at the time, you know, niggas trying to rap.
Right.
So we came put it out, and they like, oh, this shit type fire.
Right.
So we started clicking off. Got like 1K in a day.
Word. so now that you started getting respect and circus and shit like that as a rapper type thing, you one person that told me like you don't be caring for Facebook no more, like that's too local. So tell what made you expand your brand.
My boy Seth, I ain't gonna lie. He told me, my boy Seth, he told me like, you gotta get off that Facebook shit.
We gonna stop right here and go inside. We back. Okay, before we left, let's talk about why you don't use Facebook and try to expand your brand.
Alright, so Facebook, my boy Seth put me on. He's like, man, Facebook don't really get you nowhere. It's everybody locally. And if you already know me locally, what's the point of me trying to reach to you again?
So how you be feeling about these debates when people be doing like top 5 search rappers or top 5? How you
See, I
feeling about it?
used to care about that shit, but now I really don't.
So you don't be paying attention to it no more.
I don't even be on Facebook like that. If you ain't mention me, you ain't mention me. I'm gonna get my name up there regardless.
So where now that's a good thing that you realize that early, because I feel like too many times artists get caught up in that list type shit.
Yeah.
And don't forget, yo, everybody gonna have their own opinion. You feel me?
I really used to be like that. I used to be like, damn, these niggas don't fuck with me or something. What's going on? Like I'm nicer to him.
Oh yeah. But as I got older and I started really learning the music business, you could blow up out of your city and still be like and still be lit. So like just find the right target line, they gonna rock with you. So that's the one thing I want to get, like the one about.
And most of the times when they do that shit on Facebook, it's more so who they fuck with. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like my game make it dumb be, and if your game make it, you gonna put your mans in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. So you talk about Go Get 'Em, that was like one of the first things you did music with, right?
Yeah, that's my brother, yeah. That's the first song I did with him.
Yeah, talk about your relationship with Go Get 'Em.
That's my dog, my brother. We met in I'm about to say middle school, high school, but 10th grade, JV, on the basketball team. That man played that one time, he was done. But he ain't used to fuck with me, because I was a new kid on the basketball team, but I was nice. This nigga trying to come at me all the time on the court, like, damn, my nigga, chill out. Like, bro, I just got here, we hooping. And every time I get the ball, he trying to check me, he's going dumb.
He wants you to take the spot, basically.
No, I'm just going dumb, but nah, that's really my dog. I love that nigga to death. Feel me?
Let's talk about how y'all went to, like, you went from the basketball court, now like each other. How y'all became friends? How that friendship start?
I don't even know. I just be around. You just gotta be around niggas, like, school-wise. Like, I wasn't with, feel me, these niggas. I was with certain people, see what I'm saying? So, like, I'll be with him and, oh, that's your friend, you know, feel me?
Right.
I'm like, oh, shit, what's good, bro? Then we start going over to my boy Kaiser crib, and then, like, that was his, feel me, at one point, like, his right hand.
Right.
So then Kaiser played basketball, too, so, feel me, we all just ended up linking around, getting together. Going to the crib, getting high, talking it out, chatting and shit. Forever though. Now, you feel me? Now we just locked in.
And how'd y'all go about starting TTD? Like,
that's my boy S-Dot. So TTD, that means 10 toes down. So his mom had died, and he basically made a group around the people he feel as if.
I mean, 10 toes down.
Yeah, that's 10 to hold it down. Like, oh, this is my brothers. This is who I want. Feel me, to be around me. He don't really got nobody else. He lost his dad a long time ago, so all he had was his mom. His mom's cool as hell. That could be anybody's mom. She love everybody, she cool as hell. But so once she passed, that kind of changed shit for everybody. Like, yeah, niggas gotta step up, do this, like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta really hold each other down. Cause some people don't got everybody. Like me, all I got is my mom out here. I don't got no. I got some cousins and shit, but like, not like, you know how you would say.
Your close families, like,
yeah, like you really know him. So I don't really have nobody like that but my mom.
So you talk about, like, you should say you don't really have nobody but your mom. So that probably makes you like not want to trust people and shit like that. Right? So
that's why I walk around with my baby. Like, I got my son, so like, even when I got him, I can't just have anybody watching him. Cause I don't know what you gonna do. I don't know if you know how to care for a baby or my baby at that.
You back again, you feel me? But you were just talking about how you don't be trustable. You don't really trust people around your baby and shit like that. So then I heard in the song you said, I think it was insecurity, you said you be having thoughts in your head that you be needing therapy, right? So talk about, have you ever go look to see if you needed therapy or like how you cope with like certain
I ain't talking no therapy, niggas ain't gonna do shit for you, take your money.
Whereas if you feel like that should be fake.
Man, my therapy the music, that's why I was really saying like, I feel like I might need it, but I can't even talk like as a person.
Right.
My mother even asked me to talk, like I don't even want to talk, you know this. I'm not good with words. I don't know.
She's good, especially stuff like me. But that's the really good thing. You quote pen, and I be feeling like you hear something like Thug cry and all them insecurities and stuff. You can kind of hear the pain in the music. You feel me? But hell yeah, you just mentioned your child, right? Talk about how it feels to have your first child, how that changed you.
It feel good. I ain't gonna lie, it's my baby boy. I really got a son. I say that a lot. I don't know. It changed me in a lot of ways. I gotta man up. I gotta time management. I just be knowing I gotta do shit, even if everything done. And then I be looking at it like, he gonna get older every day. He's growing every day. So I gotta look at it like I'm growing every day. Like my time span, for me, is the same as his. He only gonna get older. We both not getting no younger.
Right.
So I be having seen like I gotta put a schedule on. Like I gotta get shit done. So like before, like it was just I used to say it all the time. Like I'm just go with the flow. That's me. I'm go with the flow type of dude. But now I really gotta.
Like make you like you not only live for yourself, you live for somebody else type jump.
Feel me? I gotta do this. I gotta schedule this out to make sure I got time to do this other thing. Cause like when you got sons, or a baby period, it really opens shit up. Like damn, I ain't even know I've been going this slow, or see what I'm saying? Like I ain't know I've been doing this slow, or I ain't know I could have been doing this.
Right. makes you think about like you want to capitalize on every opportunity you get. You've been working a lot with children this summer. What's going on with children summer? What is that for people who don't know what that is?
So that is COS, Children of the Summer. I got with them like a year ago. That's more so my team that wants to be behind me.
Right.
So like, it's not like a management group or a label. I didn't no sign papers or nothing.
Right.
It's a supportive team that see interest in me and they want, for me, their best interest out of me. See what I'm saying?
Word. So now you got a kind of a team behind you that's helping push your music, right?
Yeah.
So what's some of your goals with this? Like, why you think it was the right move?
For Children of the Summer, it's not even just music that they bring to the table. See what I'm saying? So it's like
a family thing at the end of the day, right?
It's a lot of things. It's family. They got people meet new people all the time. So it's more so like they just trying to build their whole company as one, but even no help with music, because they are music for me. They do music too. Right.
Well, that's definitely what's up. Being that you're from Syracuse, is there any artists you recommend me to interview? Who would you say go reach out to next? Who you bumped in?
I don't really bump no niggas out here.
So you really on some like be global type jump, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so who's in your rotation at the end of the day, bro? Who you listening to when you get in the car? Besides yourself, or go get them?
Right now I'm listening to Dirt. I ain't gonna lie, I'm listening to Dirt. I'm listening to EST. I'm listening to FCG, FCB Heen.
I just tapped in with him too.
I just found this nigga, Fly Nari. This nigga, he hard. He got a song called Chrome Hearted. That shit fire. He said, I feel like I'm back and I'm better. Chrome heart on my sweater. Every bitch I've been with, but I'm gon' fuck like I just met her. He was going dumb, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that song. I fuck with him. That's like, I don't know. Word. Kodak always gonna be in my rotation.
Word.
But, yeah.
Alright, so within like the next 2-3 years, what are some of your goals if you want to let people know you?
Next 2-3 years, I gotta be out of Syracuse for sure. But next 2-3 years, I know for sure my name gotta be ringing bells. And I gotta be having shit like I was saying for my son, my shit's gonna be set. Like everything good. We going here, we just on a nice ass cruise. All we in cruise control.
Nah, that's what's up. Well, we about to wrap it up. Let the people know your social media and stuff like that.
LeekInDaCut everywhere. Look me up. All social medias. Mr. Low Key. I am SneakInDaCut, LeekInDaCut. It be like that.
Word. And shout out BestsPointOfViewTV for the interview.
Yes, sir. Shout out BestsPointOfViewTV, man.
Check it. Try as trials and tribulations. I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played. But these niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it. But soon I'm gonna be rich and happy, and girl getting naked. I promise you I'm the best, supreme Nakshi. I'm on the rise, smoking dope and I'm getting high. Spirit, she floating to the sky. I wonder if they gon' think I'm a joke because